Hi everybody, welcome to Live Blogger. In this video, I'll show you how to add this reaction time test tool to your Blogger website. So this is basically how it works. We have this screen right here, and if I click on this screen, and now we can see that the red color is being displayed and we have to wait for the green color. And now we can see as soon as we see the green color, we have to click on the screen and it shows us the difference between the time the green color was shown and the time we clicked on the screen. Now we have 3 chances to try, so let's click once again. And now we can see this is the reaction time. Let's click once again. And now we can see at the end we have the average reaction time displayed over here. And then we have this button to play again. So this is what we're going to add in our Blogger website. Now I will leave the link of the source code in the description, so you can just go ahead and copy and paste the code to your websites. So let's get started. Right here I'm in the dashboard of my Blogger website, and let's add this tool inside a post. You can also add it inside a page, so you can just go to pages and click on new page, but I'll just add it inside a post. So let's click on new post, and let's add a title over here. I'll just type reaction time test. And here the first thing you need to do is change this into the HTML view. So if it is in the compose view, just click on this button and click on HTML view. Now here you can add the HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So first of all, let's add the CSS. I'll just create a style tag over here. And let's go to our source code. And let's go to the style.css file. And let's copy all of this from here. So let's copy from this line of code till the end. And let's go back and paste it inside our post. And now let's paste the HTML. So let's go outside the style tag. And let's go back to our source code. And here we have the HTML. So let's copy everything from this line of code till here. And let's paste it over here. And then we have the JavaScript. So let's add a script tag over here. And let's go back to our source code. And let's go to the main.js file and let's copy all this JavaScript from here. And let's paste it over here. Right now, if we go back to our source code, here we can see this is all the JavaScript of our reaction time test tool. Now in the previous videos, I have already shown you how to write all this code from scratch. Now there are some things you can change over here. So if you scroll down, here first of all we have this text over here which says wait for the green color. So you can just change this to whatever you want, and this is the background color. And here we can see this is the time when the green color is shown. So it shows between 4 seconds to 7 seconds. So you can change these values to change the timing. And then if you scroll down, here we can see we have this text over here. You can just change this to whatever you want, and also this color. And then here we can see this is the number of times we can try. So right now it is set to 3. So after 3 times it will show you the end screen and it will display the average reaction time. But you can change this to whatever you want. So if you just change this to 5, you will have 5 chances to try. And then if you go to the HTML file, all this text you can change to whatever you want. Right now let's go back to our post and let's publish it. And let's see whether it works. Right, here is our post. So let's click on view post. And here we can see we have some problems in the styling. So let's go back to our CSS. And here we can see we have set the height to 100 viewport height. So we have to change this to a different height. And here we have set the position to fixed for the main screen and the end screen. So we have to change that as well. So let's go back to our CSS in the post and let's change those things. Now we have set the position of the end screen and the main menu to fixed so that it will be on top of this clickable area. But if you change the position fixed to something else, then the clickable area and the main menu and the end screen will be one below the other. So if you go over here to inspect, and if I just select the end screen and the main menu, so here if I just disable position fixed, and now we can see that the main menu is over here on the top, and below that we have the clickable area. Now to fix this we have to create a container division. So let's go back to our post and let's go to the HTML and let's create a container division, and let's give it a class of reaction time container, and let's close the division right here. Right now let's set the position of this container division to relative so that all these elements will be positioned relative to this container. So let's scroll up and let's target the container division. Let's type reaction time container and let's set the position to relative, and we will set the height to, let's try 400 pixels or 500 pixels, and let's set the width to 100%. And now for the clickable area, let's set the height to 100% of the parent, and we'll do the same for this division right here. So let's set it to 100% for the end screen and the main menu. Now here, instead of position fixed, we have to change this to position absolute so that these elements will be positioned relative to this reaction time container. So let's update it and let's go back to our post and let's see whether it works. Right now we can see we have the correct width and height for these elements, and if I click over here, we have the tool working alright. But we have some problems in the styling over here as well, so we'll fix that. Now one more issue that we have over here is that some of the elements of the theme has changed. So that's because we have an element with the class of container and we are styling it over here. Now even in our theme we have an element with the class of container, so that's why it is being applied to the theme element as well. So here we have to target the container inside this reaction time container. So let's add that over here. So here, instead of container, I'll type reaction time container, and even here for container P, let's type reaction time container. Right now let's update it and let's go back to our post and let's refresh this page, and now we can see we don't have any problems in the theme. Now we just have some minor styling issues in our design. So let's right click over here on the heading and let's go to inspect and let's see what is the problem. So let's scroll down and let's see whether we have any styling being applied by the theme. So let's scroll down, and here we can see that for the post body in the theme, the line height is being set over here. So if I just remove the line height, or if I just set it to 1, we have the problem being solved. So we need to set the line height to 1 for this heading. So let's go back to our post and let's go to the H1. So here for the H1 we need to set the line height to 1. So let's update it and let's go back to our post and let's refresh this page, and now we can see it looks alright. Let's click and let's see whether everything works alright. So we have the red color, and if I click too soon we have this screen over here. So let's click to continue. Now here for the reaction time also we have some problems. So let's right click and go to inspect, and let's see whether we have any problems over here. Let's scroll down, and here also we have this line height of 1.6 m added. So what we will do is we'll just go over here to the container division, and here we will set the line height to 1. So if I just type line height 1, it solves the problem. So let's go back to our post, and I'll just remove this line height from here and let's paste it over here inside the container division. Right now let's click on update and let's go back to our post and let's refresh this page, and now we can see it looks alright. So let's click to start, and these two screens are working alright, and the reaction time is also being displayed correctly. So let's click to continue. Now this is the end screen, but here in the button we have white color for the text, so we need to change that. Let's go back to our post, and for the button we have this button with the class of play again btn. So here let's change the color of the text to a dark color and let's update it. And let's go back to our post and let's try it once more. And now we can see everything looks alright, and we can click on play again to start the game once again. So that's basically how you can add a reaction time test tool to your Blogger website. Now I will leave the link of the source code in the description of this video. So that's it for this video. If you have any doubts, you can ask in the comments below. And if you like this video, please click on the like button and subscribe to this channel to get the latest video updates. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a nice day.